Chapter 18. Kinsey. Kinsey had never seen anything like this place. Sure, it looked and felt high-end, but opulent wasn't the right word. It wasn't over-the-top or showy with gold chairs and crystal chandeliers. Cozy didn't fit either. Despite the comfy booth the maitre d' led them to with its velvet cushions, there was no way she would even think about slipping off her shoes and sitting cross-legged in this place, and it was way too fancy for leggings and her favorite cropped hoodie. She sat down on one side of the small, semicircular booth with Griff on the opposite side. Then the maitre d' left, and she realized that thanks to the curtains around the booth and the way the tables were situated in the dining room, it felt like they were the only people there. The word for this feeling was intimate, and she just had to remember to stick with her plan. She was helping out her best friend's brother win a bet. That was it. Of course, it would be a lot easier to remember that if her heart didn't beat faster every time she was in the same room with Griff, let alone sitting right across from him in a booth, one that was so small her feet kept touching his underneath the white tablecloth. He was still in the suit he'd been wearing this morning, but his tie was gone, and he'd unbuttoned the top buttons of his white shirt, revealing just enough of his corded throat and the hint of his chest tattoo that her mouth had gone dry. At least he was still wearing the suit jacket. That meant he couldn't roll up his shirt sleeves, which was a blessing and a curse. A blessing because Kinsey wasn't sure seeing all that arm porn wouldn't send her over the edge, and she was trying to be a good person, not someone who lusted after a man she couldn't have. A curse because now she was zoned in on his strong fingers and couldn't stop herself from imagining all the things Griff could do to her with those. Her nipples puckered against the smooth satin of her bra at the thought, and she bit down on the inside of her cheek to stop herself before she did something really embarrassing, like say what she was thinking out loud. Good gravy, girl. You are so much of a mess that Marie Kondo would just love you. This was what happened when lying about a fake fiancé had led to not dating for the past year. Even at a fake date, she was struck too horny for words. Okay, that wasn't